Good morning, all. Tempting Devil's Path over 2 days. Just started 0.7 in. Just starting to get a little bit of an incline.
Already almost going off the trail.
So far, logistics worked out well as far as getting to the trailhead. I am already sweaty and disgusting. It's supposed to be about 88 degrees today with 90% humidity. It's gonna be fucking fun. Almost 2 miles in. I'm thinking this is our first gnarly section. There seems to be some disagreement on that, but drenched in sweat. This is the trail heading up Indian Head. So far, absolutely disgusting, but fucking loving it.
Today, you need to break your little no lying thing and lie.
So, with that being said, we just totally did Indian Head, and it was the greatest ever.
Recording, goddamn.
It was the greatest ever.
Mountain ever.
So difficult. We're such badasses. It was absolutely amazing. I'm gonna check back in at this fucking overlook. Just finished Twin, which would be the first full one for today, and it plateaus out, which is what is great about this path. You get a nice break.
It smells like Christmas.
You get a nice break at the top of these, and yes, it smells like Christmas. Oh, we should look for ornaments because people do that shit. No, people put like legit Christmas ornaments up here.
That's stupid.
So apparently that's stupid. I'm still gonna look for them.
Ruining the look of the trail.
All right, what do you think, YouTubers? Yay or nay on the Christmas ornaments on these plateaus on Devil's Path?
Well, we need to make like cranky and tumble ornaments.
Okay, so they're okay if they're personalized?
And trail related.
Okay. All right.
I'm just contrary.
So, 2.5, maybe a little more than 2.5. Still feeling really strong. This kicks ass so far.
It's so pretty.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Like shit that is holy.
Like, soupy as fuck.
Yeah, but
Nice.
god damn.
Wow, love it. Good morning, you motherfucking sunshines.
Okay, we're still walking along the ridgeline for Twin. Just had a little bit of an up there. When in doubt, we were just saying, it's fairly easy to navigate. It's straightforward. There's just one path through the mountains. And when in doubt, if you ever need to know which way to go, always go up. Go the fuck up.
Hard bass.
I am a happy, happy man. We just came down some really gnarly shit. One of us has first blood on the day,
He who shall not be named Tumbles.
but that seems to be patched up. That was a very, very difficult descent. I almost lost my pack, dropped it down so that I wouldn't have to climb down a really, really steep ledge with it. And it just tumbled. Fortunately, it stopped and didn't tumble off the fucking mountain. So, heading up Sugarloaf. So going down Sugarloaf. Here's the attempt.
The attempt. Let's make it, you know, just a bit going down. No attempt. It's gonna happen.
Okay. So here's the descent.
Thank you. There you go. That's the word. Take a picture.
Sure. Boom. Got it. And
This is wet.
that's all right. Success.
I got you videoed.
I'm coming through. Almost done. Just got done with Sugarloaf. That was a very intense descent. Heading up Plateau, final mountain of the day. 1,200 feet ascent, but in 3.5 miles. Sugarloaf, that was done in 1 mile, so it's still gonna be pretty intense, but not quite as bad. And we've done parts of this before, so here we go. Finish strong, bitches. So, welcome to the Team Tumbles Memorial. Not memorial. We ain't dead yet. Remembrance? No, that still means dead. I don't know. We ate fucking lunch there last year on our scouting run. So, this is...
Marker. It's a marker.
Yes, marker. Not a grave marker, though. So, because of the cut or because of shin splints?
No, because of me falling.
All right. Okay, well, tough it out. So from here, it's up plateau, and then down plateau, and then somebody had the crazy ass idea, since we only have a partial completion of Indian Head, if we have time to go over and get a full completion of Indian Head. I don't know, we'll see about that shit. But we're almost done. Technically, I mean, we got to do this part again in order to get the fuck out of here. Technically, we have completed the eastern side of the Devil's Path, bitches. So this is the top of Plateau Mountain. My legs, they don't work no more. I got fucking legs, they just don't work.
You're like FDR on a good day. 1 mile down to...
Yep. Alright, so we have about, this is the top and the end of Plateau. That is absolutely stunning. We have about a mile to go down, and then we are done for the day. Fucking ice cream. So less than a mile to go, and the trail decides to do this shit to us. So, not as bad here, but back there, all the vegetation started closing in on the trail, brushes up against you. I don't fucking like it. But I love hiking. I hate nature, but I love hiking. Yes. It's paradox. Paradox on trail, bitches. No, so we are almost done. This is a very different descent. Oh, fuck you, bugs. It's a very different... very different descent. I just got stung, like, and it fucking hurt. This is a very different descent.
What is it?
Descent? Oh, yeah, a very different descent. I'm gonna say it one more time. A very different descent than the others that we have done today. So far, it's my least favorite. But at the bottom of this, there's red Gatorade and blue Gatorade. Blue? All right. I'll take the fucking red Gatorade.
I like fruit punch. Fruit punch is fruit juice.
No. Fruit punch is fucking awesome. Alright, so now we have another dilemma. Blue or red Gatorade? You decide, bitches. Very quick wrap up on the hiking today. 10.2 in 8 hours, 33 minutes and 40 seconds. We were up there and we came down and fucking down and fucking down and fucking down and we came out there, right there. And right there, right fucking there. And one of us fell a bunch of times and holds the record for falling for any hike that we've done. The end of hiking for today. So I guess we'll continue to document this shit.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. John's a lying liar who lies.
Yes, I am a lying liar who lies. So we are ascending Hunter and it leveled out for a bit and I thought we were done from what I remembered last time. No, we had about another 2/10 to a quarter mile of a climb. And I have been hearing about that because I was like, oh, we're done, it levels out. And then it didn't, and we had to keep going up. And I've been hearing about that for the last quarter mile. Because I'm a lying liar who tells filthy lies. But we have made it to about as high on Hunter as we're gonna get. We're not gonna go to the fire tower today, so we're not gonna get quite to the top. But we were commenting and noticing there's not as many pines up here. Oh, as we enter an area with a lot more of them. Again, lying liar who lies. Never mind, so there's also pines up here just like on Plateau. We just hadn't gotten to them yet. Oh, and we're going up more. More lying lies. And the lies that I tell. We've gone about 1.5 miles. We'll check back in
Later.
at the shelter. Laters. Quick update, we've gone about 13.3 miles total on the trip. We just got done with Devil Notch Shelter. There were other people there, so I didn't want to seem like a super nerd doing a video. So now we are pressing on this little overlook. That tree needs to go. I'm gonna go chop it down. So we just crossed the Swamp of Sadness again. And this is pretty cool, like it's completely canopy. It's really dark in here. I want to stay here forever because it's nice and cool. But we go down and then we go back up to St. Anne's Peak. Hit some waterfalls. Yes, hit some waterfall in there. And that's it. We are kind of almost there. We have exactly 7 miles to go, but I'm taking a detour. And I'm dunking my fucking head in that water. That is absolutely beautiful. So I can't make it over there to dunk my head. But I just scooped some water out of there, and it was the most glorious thing I have ever felt. Alright, so that sign is a beautiful thing.
That sign is a beautiful thing.
We are almost to the top of West Kill.
Oh, you're talking to your phone. Okay.
I am. But that sign still is a beautiful thing. The statement still holds true. Almost to the top of West Kill. I mean it this time. For really real. Did it really, really well on the climb. 3,500 feet at least. Felt really strong going up, just shot straight up, no breaks. Did it probably in less than 40 minutes, maybe a half hour. I don't know. I should have timed that shit. But very, very intense. I don't know if it wasn't as difficult as Plateau or Sugarloaf, but it just seemed to go on and on forever without stopping. So that's it. That's the final one. Once we get a view, it's time for some fucking Snickers. And then we go down. Here you are at the top. We made it. I was just saying, that means it's time for Snickers.
Yes, it is.
And then we go down. It's like a 3-mile downhill almost. And then we're done, and that will be the fucking Devil's Pass. So the worst is behind us. I will enjoy my fucking Snickers and catch you guys later.
We're at 3,600 feet.
Excellent. We are at Buck Ridge Lookout, and that is the best view of the trip. That is absolutely outstanding. So there's Plateau in the distance.
Okay.
So where is Indian Head from here?
There's Plateau, Indians
Yep.
beyond.
Beyond, okay.
We are below 3,500.
Okay. We have a bonus peak. Oh god, I look like shit. We have a hello.
Hi.
We have a bonus peak, motherfucking St. Anne, and her fucking peak. So I saw it on the map. I've actually been curious about it for days. But every video we watched, and then everyone we met today was like, oh yeah, the last part's just 3 miles straight down. And then we get to this.
Not today.
Yeah, not today. Then we get to this bonus uphill back up to 3,400. St. Anne's Peak. That was not pleasant, but
I guess it's because it was 635 and above. That's what they're touting.
it counts in my fucking book.
It does.
That's 7 bitches. 7 bitches, and on that, and on that note, we'll report back at the car. All right, there it is, folks. Hello. We did it. We have 22 miles completed. Goddamn Indian Head. We'll get it. I'm counting. It says completed.
Absolutely.
In 14 hours over 2 days. Today we thought it went a lot better. Today was much more enjoyable than yesterday. On top of West Kill, best view on the trail. That last 1.5 miles, longest 1.5 miles ever. I'll probably do some things I learned, some recaps later, and then edit this together. But we done. Time for some motherfucking tacos. Okay, I just wanted to do a very, very quick wrap up on Devil's Path now that it is Monday and I've had a little bit of time to think and reflect. So, basic statistics.
The trail in total is about 24 miles. We did 22 because of the minor screw up missing Indian Head, or part of Indian Head. So we did 22 miles. The lowest point is Stony Cove Notch at, I took notes, I gotta look, 2,220 feet. The highest point is West Kill Mountain at 3,880 feet with a total elevation gain and loss of 9,000 feet. It was a difficult 2 days, but I've had more difficult days on trail. The hardest day that I've ever done was 30 miles in one day on the AT. And then a couple of weeks ago, thinking, words, Bake Oven Knob to Smith Gap Road on the AT because it was so damn hot. This was not that bad. There's a lot of canopy. Kept the heat off of us. It's also up in the Catskills. It's, you know, a higher elevation. It was about 10 degrees cooler, maybe 15 degrees cooler than in New York City or in New Jersey where I'm from. So weather didn't really impact us as much. We also planned really well. We put a car halfway with Gatorade and fresh water. We also decided to do a little bit of slack packing. It would have been more difficult to pack the overnight gear and to hike the entire thing with tents and sleeping gear and stoves. But since we were leaving a car at the halfway point, we left the overnight stuff in that car. So really all we were carrying was some emergency first aid gear and water. Made it a lot easier. So the takeaways are, don't believe the hype. This was billed as the most dangerous trail on the East Coast and you're gonna die. No. If you plan well and you're in shape, I wouldn't recommend doing this as, you know, one of your first hikes if you're just getting into this. But if you're in shape, you know, planning for a marathon, training for a marathon, hike a lot. So I'm not a super athlete, but I don't sit on my ass all day and on the couch. So be in shape, plan, be smart, don't believe the hype. Things that could have gone a little bit better. Like I said, I wish we had done all of Indian Head. On the other hand, maybe doing all of that would have, that extra 2 miles might have made the difference between completely wiping us out the first day and us, you know, being able to continue the next day. So, you know, maybe I'll go back, maybe I'll get it. There's a lot of other trails that we wanted to hit up there. So those adventures will be upcoming. Next, the Great Range in the Adirondacks. Just want to throw in one more quick note as to something else that we did that made this hike successful. Lots and lots of snacks. Not eating a full meal at lunch every day. Even a wrap with peanut butter and your nuts and your meat. It's maybe a bit much in the heat and hiking this amount of miles. Lots of little snacks along the way. Goo blocks, the little pouches, fitness bars, Snickers, spoonfuls of peanut butter. I had a tuna creation for lunch one day. So eating fairly consistently and fairly constantly throughout the trail, but very, very small amounts. And then big meal at night, which was the wraps. I think if we had done larger lunches, even a full wrap, I think it would have weighed us down. Sluggish just would not have worked well. So that's something else to keep in mind. And of course, lots of fucking water. So those are some other things to keep in mind if you are going to do this trail or a trail like it. Catch you next time.